With the nation, we got the Goomeroi Nation here. That's a big start for us. We got Norm on it here, Madelaine and Michael and a few others. That could be our black government, you know. All our money's going in the State Land Council now and AHO. I went out to Bungendai there, hour and 20 minutes away from Moree. They're all my people out there, community. AHO hadn't been out there for 30 years. And all my mob out there never missed out on rent. And when I went there, they started crying, the elders. And I had a good meeting with them, and I said, I can't take over your houses, they belong to the government, state government. They said, you sign us up in there. I said, I can't. But they ended up signing up, and I tell you what, I stirred up a lot of trouble with AHO and State Land Council because they seen me and my committee going around causing problems for them. It wasn't causing problems for them. I just going around New South Wales meeting with communities. And there's a lot of communities out there worse off than what we are here. You know, and I can talk on that because I've seen them, I've been out there with them. And they all need support. The two departments, AHO and State Land Council, get heaps and heaps of money on behalf of all the communities in New South Wales. And there's nothing getting done by both parties. And if we were to take them on, we're the worst in the world. But they're still giving us nothing. So I encourage all the young kids here today to stand up and have a go. And I can go back to, you know, I used to get 6 on each hand. Me and my cousin over there, Buddy. We never went into school, we was getting plants all the time. And that's why we're not educated today. But we still got a good frame of mind what our community needs. We know what the needs are for our people. So let's all stand up and be counted, you know, and make things happen. We're all one people here, so it's got to happen that way for us. Our elders done that years ago. Alani Suki was the first Aboriginal woman to be on the CWA. And that she took that fight on umpteen years ago. You know, and she got Carl educated through the same system. But we got young kids in here who can still do all that. You know, and, you know, we just got to stand up and be strong, and I support all the brothers and sisters coming around who travel here today to try and give their support to us and let us know what they have to do. So we can do it ourselves. We don't need money. Money's nothing. You know, and all the assets, see, let's take them on and get our own money. Thank you.
Hello. I just want to say, on TV, this place had all the government agencies. They had all the money. What did they do with the money? Where's the money? Nothing became it. All the friggin' gym shit and all that over there is just rotting away. Who was looking after that? I wonder. All this, they had all the money to do shit, and they never done it. They pocketed the money. That's what they done. Good one.
Yeah, look, before I go any, people talk about education here.
That gym was closed down way before the floods was thing. I've seen people tracking things all the way and everything. I think only once they used that shit.
I don't think so. We went for it.
I use it.
No, my brother was on the committee. Stephen was on the committee, remember?
Which committee?
Of the youth thing.
The land council owned that gym stuff.
Oh, yeah, everything the land council did, I'll tell you now.
Yes.
Everything the land council did, some certain people, I ain't going to mention no names, went and wrecked anything to do with the land council out here because they don't want the land council. That's what this is about. They did it all. Look, they burnt the land council down. They did it all.
Yeah.
Someone here put their kids up to it. They put their kids up to it.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Yeah, let's. Okay. Well, we move on. We can do something about
This
that.
was coming. They had this planned all along.
Well, we should work on and strengthen it and make it better for all of us, not just some. you know, we're talking about the school here. This year is 100-year anniversary of this school. What are you going to do? You know, should do something about that. Is anything happening?
Now, can I just ask?
Yeah, come up
why
here.
we had series laying around in our streets, say 3 weeks ago. You know, our mob fought this fight 30 years ago when we had the human rights inquiry. Started, you know, hundreds of years ago.
Yes.
And here we are still today. Because whose responsibility? Is it the land council or is it who? The state government, the federal government, the local government? But no, they want to blame the people. You know, that's what government does.
Yeah. Well, Michael talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, calm down. No, like, it's all right.
Yeah. Well, Michael talked about that, didn't he?
She was down there last week, 14 days. Cherokee. Sewage in her house, coming up through the showers.
And just let me say to you fellas that
And who cared? No one.
no one
No
cared.
one on this mission cared about.
Me, that man over there,
No,
look,
nothing.
rang all the departments in this state of New South Wales for a week
In this
straight.
day and age, in
And we harassed them because of that woman sitting there, look. When she left there, she caught a bug and been in hospital and come back to that stuff that was happening in her house. But you know what they said?
Hang in there.
Joe Flick said, hang in there, I can't make a decision for you because it's got to come from the state. And that's why I'm saying today, we don't need the state land council, we don't need anybody from the state because we can make those kind of decisions and move on. We don't need them. So let's go and make a decision. Are we going to go on with this and set up a tent embassy?
It's one, what have you got state land council people coming in and telling the land council people how to do stuff in our community?
What are you going to do about that?
What are you going to do about it? What, you have to make decisions.
The board's got to be educated about what's happening, you know? They're going to know.
Let's carry on. We know what happened in the past.
I know.
I know what
I
happened in the
know.
past.
You have a look at the Toomelah people. It's only all one mob.
Right. So let's carry on, I think.
It's only all about one mob and everything. No one else.
Yeah. Look, we don't want to get into that. Yeah? We don't want to get into any fights or anything.
Behind closed doors and shit. I bet this will all be down there having a meeting after this.
It's like, you know, let's start sorting it out properly, babe, because I've been accused of having a meeting yesterday, and no, I was out here at the clinic. We didn't have no meetings. Laura Munro rang me up last night and accused me and abused me. Look, I won't take nothing from no one. And I'll tell you now, I've been standing up doing this for my community for the last 30 years. I ran my 5 kids up and I took them to every bloody meeting in this country. So, you know, let's not start getting into that. Land Council sits on $700 million. And what do they do with it? They said they can't help Toomelah. So we're going to bypass them. Let's start now and getting it together and make a decision. Are we going to call the embassy over here at Toomelah, or are we going to still fight the government? And that's what we're... Well, that's right. But look, the embassy will help. Let's have a show of hands to see who's going to support setting up an embassy. You've got a lot of support. This might be a lot. They're up in Brisbane, but they're willing to support you. And it'll come from Michael, from Canberra and everywhere, look.
I'd imagine, can I just say something?
Come up and talk.
No, I don't want to talk in that. Since the Plaza of Active 2003 or something, we've had our elders council and our community council really strong here. So it's about 9 years we've been doing business with government. We've done strategic plans in everything. You talk about it, we've done it. They haven't come to the party. And they're not gonna. They've only got one thing in mind, and that's to close this community down. To stop, you know, like intelligent Murrays and blackfellas getting out there doing business. And they do it by, you know, they got this little strategy, divide and conquer.
That's right.
And they work on a few people.
Look, we're not going to sit back and let any government close this community down. That's why everyone's here today to try and get our house in order. Don't worry about what happened now. Everything's happened in the past. Let's go
I know
ahead and
it's
do
not
things.
about us here in community, it's about us with government, you know?
Yeah, I know
and the
that.
stuff that they've done.
We can step aside from that and move on today. That's where we want to head.
We got to stop, you know, being tricked into this time-wasting fights with each other. And that's what it's all about. We've been tricked into time-wasting fights where we could be involved in something that's constructive, and we can do it ourselves all together, not just one about the other. And hearsay, we're going to get mucked up by all that, going by what other people say. We got to look with our own eyes, hear with our own ears, and then make a decision based on that. But we all one people. See, we got to come together. Toomelah is a good place. It's not a bad place. Now we come from, like I said, when he talked about education, we were denied an education. Us fellas, when we go on, we were stopped having education. We were smart people. And that's what Doug and Buddy was talking about. We didn't miss school, but we need to come together now and keep this going for our kids here, because we need to arm ourselves with education.
Look, what I forgot to say earlier, we're talking about State Land Council having allowed in office. I'm the only black man in New South Wales, Australia, who's in court with them right now. And you know what that's all about? It's for better conditions for our community right across New South Wales. And I'm not going to take a backward step from them or anyone else.